We're back with tennis news. Top seed Roger Federer was sent crashing out of the Cincinnati Masters at the hands of giant Croatian Ivo Karlovic in round 3 on Thursday. That result heightens Rafael Nadal's prospects of ending Federer's long reign as world number 1. Extreme humidity made life uncomfortable for those in action at the Cincinnati Masters on Thursday, but it didn't seem to bother third seed Novak Djokovic too much in round 3. The Serbian powered past Italian Andrea Seppi 6-1, 6-2 to secure himself a place in the last 8. He will face Ernest Julbis of Latvia, who pulled off a surprise match score 1-6-3 win over 7th seed James Blake in his home country. Well, Roger Federer, the tournament winner here 12 months ago, was next up against 2-meter giant Croatian Ivo Karlovic. The Swiss player dropped the first set on a tie-break, suggesting a surprise might be on the cards. But Federer found something extra in the next set, taking it 6-4 to send the match into a decider. Karlovic would pull off the shock of the day, though, helped by 22 aces. Facing match point in another tie-break, Federer misjudged a backhand return to send his 16th seeded opponent onto his back in celebration. Score there, 7-6, 4-6, 7-6. And in the women's game, current world number 1 Ana Ivanovic has been put to the test by unseeded Petra Kvitova at the Rogers Cup. It took 2 hours before Ivanovic won Wednesday's match. She struggled with her first serve but capitalized on her break opportunities. Ivanovic, the 2006 champion who had a first round bye, had to do better here than world number 2 Jelena Jankovic and number 3 Maria Sharapova to keep the number 1 ranking she's held since winning the French Open in early June. On Wednesday, she overcame 9 double faults and lost her serve 5 times in her first encounter with Kvitova, the same 18-year-old who upset Venus Williams at Memphis this year. The Serb played with a swollen right thumb she injured practicing 10 days earlier, but she refused to use that as an excuse for her performance after finally winning 6-3, 4-6, 6-3 in a time of 2 hours.
About 2 months ago I had an amazing French Open and reaching number 1, and it was very overwhelming and a lot of emotions involved. So after Wimbledon I really felt I needed some time off because it was a very intensive period for me. So I had 2 weeks off court completely, and I really enjoyed my time spending some time with family, which is always great because we travel so much, and then I was very happy to start practicing again. I started missing it a lot.
Golf news now. American veteran Juli Inkster fired 5 birdies and an eagle in an opening round of 65 to lead by 1 stroke in the Women's British Open at Sunningdale on Thursday. 7-time major winner Juli Inkster set the standard early in the day. The American fired an eagle on the par 4 9th along with 5 more birdies. A score of 65 equaled the best opening round total in the tournament's history. Laura Diaz opened her round with an eagle 3 and made 3 birdies in her final 5 holes for a 66. A US compatriot Stacey Pramanasud carded the same score, having twice tied with Inkster at 7 under. A birdie at the 14th was immediately followed by a bogey at the 15th, and the pattern was repeated over the next 2 holes. Diaz and Pramanasud are in a 7-way tie for 2nd place, which includes Koreans Ji Young-oh and Ji Yae-shin, and home player Johanna Head. And that's all for this edition of Sports Scene. I'm Alistair Shuring in Beijing. From everyone here at Sports Scene, thanks for watching.